What's going on, ladies and gents? Joe G at Elite Health and Physique, and today in this video I'm going to share with you one of my favorite plant-based grab-and-go breakfast bars. And actually, now that I think about it, you probably could get away with this for lunch or a late afternoon snack to help you power through the rest of your day, but I'm going to let you decide. And for now, let's get into the video. You ready? All right, let's go. So I'm sure you're aware that what you eat on a daily basis has a direct impact on your overall health and essentially how your physique looks at the end of the day. But because expert opinions change so frequently, there's a lot of confusion specifically around two things. And that's one, which foods are optimal for your health, and then two, how much of these foods are optimal for you to eat. So in this video, I'm gonna break down a quick guilt-free, grab-and-go, plant-based breakfast / lunch recipe that you can incorporate, and hopefully at the end of the video, the nutrition portion of this becomes a little less fuzzy to you. You can see what foods you can use in order to take control of your health and while you're trying to build a quality physique. All right, so let's get right into it. Without further ado, here comes the recipe.
So let me start by saying this. I don't subscribe to the thought process that food is good or bad for you. How I look at food is risk versus benefits. So when you look at the carbs, the benefits of eating whole grains are, if you eat them regularly, it leads to increased fat loss and lowers your risk of type 2 diabetes. And the risk of eating refined carbs is, if you eat them regularly, it leads to weight gain and increases your risk of diabetes. Now, I'm not saying completely avoid refined grains in your diet, because the body can afford to take tiny hits of refined sugar as long as you're choosing the right type of grains the majority of the time that provide your body with a slow release of energy throughout the day. It's like that old saying, learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. So the benefits of eating fruits and veggies are well known, but I'll give you a little more fuel to keep the fire stoked. So taking in more fruits and veggies decreases your risk, obviously, of early death, heart disease, stroke, cancer, and the list goes on and on. But if you're a male and you're watching this, eating more tomato and tomato-based products has been linked to lowering the risk of prostate cancer. So to all my paisans out there, keep mashing that pasta and homemade sauce. So to keep your risk down and your benefits up, you should eat about 5 servings of fruits and veggies daily. Now, when it comes to fat, the type of fat is more important than the amount of fat. So trans fats actually pose more of a risk to you, so you should avoid them and go for polyunsaturated fats. So how do you tell them apart? Well, trans fats come up on food labels as partially hydrogenated and they're solid at room temperature. They're also found in baked goods, cookies, deep fried foods, and of course fast food restaurants, so you have to be careful on those cheat days. Polyunsaturated fats are found in nuts, seeds, certain oils, and also in fish. Though the benefits of fiber cannot be overstated, it's the most underrated macronutrients, but it is found that eating a diet high in fiber does decrease the risk of heart disease, decrease the bowel sitting time, the amount of time that your food sits in your stomach. It helps control your blood sugar. I mean, it's crazy the amount of benefits in fiber, and most people don't know if they're getting enough. So if you're a woman, you need about 25 grams a day, and if you're a male, you need 38 grams a day of fiber. All right, so now that we know all the players in the game, let's get to the good part and put it all together. All right, so first things first, preheat the oven to 325 degrees. Then you want to preheat the stove to medium heat. I'm using a hot plate in this example just to make everything easier. And then you want to make sure you get you a medium saucepan to mix all the ingredients into. And that would be your butter, your maple syrup, vanilla extract, brown sugar, and your organic brown rice syrup. And in this example, I just mixed together my vanilla extract in with my maple syrup, so you won't see that obviously in the video, but rest assured it's in there. And I can't stress enough the importance of this brown rice syrup. It's literally the glue that holds everything together. Just look at how thick it is. But if you don't have it, you can obviously go with honey, and you're just gonna have to have more chill time in the refrigerator to let the bars bind up. And so you can tell the consistency is all set. You look here when the sugar is dissolved and all the ingredients look nice and silky smooth. Next, you just want to grab a medium bowl to add the oats and almonds into. Then you're going to pour the liquid over the oats and stir it in until it's all combined. Then let it sit and cool for about 10 minutes. And you'll know when the mixture is nice and mature because you'll see the oats will change from pale to nice dark maple brown. And in 10 minutes, you'll be ready to add in the chocolate chips and the blueberries. And we're going to mix this up again. until that mixture becomes nice and solid. Then we're gonna add it into our 9x9 baking tray, being sure we pack this nice and firm around all the edges. As you can see here, I forgot to put in my parchment paper, but I did go back and put it in, so make sure you add that. Then we're gonna take this over to the oven, slide that in there, 325 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. Then we're gonna put that in the fridge, let that chill for about an hour or two. Take it out the fridge, and then we're gonna section these bars out into about 10 to 12 pieces, so that way we have a nice distribution of our macronutrients and our overall calories per bar. I wasn't quite able to get 12 pieces. I've miscut, so I got 10 and 2 small ones, but that's okay. We'll just readjust the macronutrients for 10 bars instead of 12. And to break the bars free after you cut them, you just pull up on the parchment paper and you see how they come out nice and firm. Looks beautiful, delicious. Might even fool people thinking you got it from the store after you wrap them up. So now we're gonna wrap these bars up with some saran wrap. And then we're going to place them in a bowl so we can store them in the fridge. And as you can clearly see, this recipe is simple and easy to make, but what's more important is it puts you in control of your health, because you're able to choose and control the ingredients, limiting the bad, maximizing the good, and at the same time making something delicious that will benefit you. And at the end of the day, that's what we're about, showing and helping you take control of your health and build a quality physique. So the macronutrient breakdown for each bar is as follows. So 30 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat, 5 grams of protein, and the total is 236 calories per bar. Now, take a look at how soft these bars are, okay? So it's nice and soft, you can break it. I was even able to put it back together just because it was nice and soft. Now you can get a harder texture by obviously cooking it longer, but if you like them soft and chewy, 325 to 20 to 25 minutes is perfect. If you're concerned with the overall protein, have it with a protein shake. If not, enjoy your carbs. The choice is yours, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it either way.
All right, ladies and gents, so that wraps it up. Quick, plant-based grab-and-go energy bar. Episode 2, Prepping with Plants. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, help the elite movement grow. Until next time, the juice is worth the squeeze. See y'all in the next video.